play calling, or are you just getting into more of a groove as a unit?
I think it's a combination of good play calling and just knowing our personnel, knowing what we're good at, and obviously, once you play a couple games with the same guys, you start to feel each other a lot better, and like what his tendencies, So I think that helps a lot, just being able to play with each other for a long time.
Have you gotten all the snaps the last 2 games?
Yes, sir.
How's that feel?
It feels good, I don't good.
Yeah.
I don't know anything different, But I like it, just going out there and competing every play, knowing, this next drive, we have to score, just competing really is the most fun thing for me.
How do you think you've done recognizing defenses, making calls? Are you, by and large, getting the things you're seeing are actually happening? Or?
Yes, sir. Most times we get them corrected. If I don't get it right, Colton will, get it right for me. So usually, if I mess up, then Colton's, get me right on track. Chase plays center too, so if he sees something, he'll, make a call or something like that. And then Kelby, he's pretty experienced as well, so. If I mess up, there's usually not a whole lot of times that it will just stay messed up.
So it's been pretty collaborative then with
Yes,
everybody.
sir. Yes, sir.
I know this week these guys do a lot of things, so there's going to be your eyes are going to be just as important, I think, as what you do physically. Talk about some of the things you've seen so far from what they do.
They do a lot of blitzing and movement and disguising their defense very well. So he's got to, ID who we're going to, and just make sure everybody knows who we're going to. And make sure we understand the protection and where the back's going and all this other type of stuff. And just knowing the whole play is more important than just knowing your job, Because if you understand where somebody is going, then you can understand how your angle sets up that block,
They give you light box looks, but they're not actually light boxes a lot of times, right?
Yeah, that's what they're good at.
Yeah. So what do you key? Do you look at the star? What are you looking at when you're looking at trying to determine whether it is a light box or it's not a light box?
We just have our keys for them, like we're still kind of working on it, but we'll make our keys, we'll make our calls and determine it off of that.
True. A couple times against Texas, you ran the pass play where you guys all hit the deck. How much time is put into getting that right? Because it requires a little bit different thing.
We actually we practice cutting every day in practice, and then we'll run it a little bit versus the scouts, But we do it a lot, in practice. You don't want to go out there and run something that you haven't run in practice.
Right.
But we practice cutting a lot more.
Do you have a certain name for that set or type of action?
Well, just stuff like that involve cutting,
Chop them down?
Yeah, chop, stuff like that.
Did you get in at all in the Missouri game? Did you play a little bit?
No, sir.
So I'm just trying to go from the Missouri game to the Texas game. Just talk about the growth and the development of what you guys have been able to do.
I think we've communicated very well. Once we kind of got, beat up pretty good versus Missouri, we knew we had to play better as a team and as a unit, especially. So we came up with a more determined mindset, that hey, this isn't going to happen again. So we've communicated better. I think we've played better since then. But,
do you take a little pride in your involvement in that, the growth and the development from where you were then to where you guys are going now and where you're headed?
Well, most of that is Colton and Coach Moore and Coach Brown, just encouraging us and telling us what we have to do, I'm just a small piece in it, but most of it's Colton, and Josh Sills has been helping us, even though he's hurt, he's been helping us a lot and, leading us along.